Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, you gotta
He was the method actor, but I think Grizz might have taken a page out of his book, so.
Hey, I said you got a bucket in there. Use that. Oh, now it's gonna smell.
It's not my butt. It's my heart. I need my bag. I'm gonna grab my chest, and I'm just like writhing in pain.
He runs over to the cell next to you, where all of your stuff is. Grabs your bag of holding, I believe.
Yeah.
And runs back to your cell.
Okay.
All right.
Oh man, that was pretty slick.
You can tell Jerry is a professional amateur podcaster.
Is there any other way?
I also have a degree in sound engineering.
Wait, do you really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You're like an enigma wrapped up in a mystery, Jerry. Let me tell you.
All inside of an amoeba.
An amoeba, huh? A single cell. Okay, I'm not asking any more questions. Welcome back to the Natural Ones podcast, everybody. It's me, Zektown, as always, and with me is the ever-present Aiden, Jerry, and Pat.
You can't call
What's up, guys?
You can't call Jerry ever present because he missed our last session because he fell asleep.
That's
He's often
fair.
present.
I was a sleepy boy. It's not my fault.
He's somewhat present.
Jerry, I have an appointment at 7:30, so I can't start early. Also, Jerry fell asleep in between that half-hour time frame.
I mean, yeah, I was exhausted. I'm like, let me just lay down for a minute before D&D,
Yep.
and then I was just out
Classic
like,
mistake.
Mhm. 2 hours later, fuck guys, I'm sorry.
I'll just pull this blanket over me. It'll be
Oh
fine.
no, you did the blanket too? Oh no.
Yeah, I did
That's
the
the sweet
blanket.
kiss of
Jeez.
death right there. You're like
Next
you
thing
woke up
you're
at
gonna,
all.
next thing you're gonna say is you also had like cookies and like a warm glass of milk. Like.
Nah, chamomile. Just had some chamomile.
So what happened last time, gentlemen? I believe some things did happen. It was quite exciting last time, if I do recall.
we broke out of a jail. Well,
Yeah,
partially
there
broke
was
out of a jail.
There were some shenanigans.
While blaring ACD's Jailbreak.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Who's jailbreak?
ACD. See? I was hoping no one knows.
I was sliding over it until I had to come back and edit it in like a month.
ACDC's Jailbreak.
Okay. Yeah. Is that AC/DC?
Yeah.
Huh.
I've heard of them.
I've definitely heard of
least-
them. I
at
didn't think
least
that was AC/DC. I thought that was hold on. I gotta look this up now because I might not know that song.
Am I thinking of a different song that might also be called Jailbreak?
I know there's another song called Jailbreak, but it doesn't sound
I mean, there's probably multiple songs called
Right.
Jailbreak.
It
But
is
the
rock
real
and
question
roll after all,
is-
baby.
Does AC/DC have a song, Jailbreak?
Oh, so this is definitely not the song that I thought. The one I was thinking of was Tonight There's Gonna Be a
A
Jailbreak.
Jailbreak.
Yeah. Oh,
That's Thin Lizzy.
Yeah,
But there
I knew
is-
it was one of those types of bands.
But there
I was like,
is
what-
a
what?
there is a Jailbreak by AC/DC as well.
which I think is actually the same song. I think it's probably one's covering the other.
I don't know because I looked at the lyrics and they didn't look familiar, but I could be wrong.
Who knows? Who knows?
Is
The
this
world may
about
know.
statutory rape?
Wait, what?
What?
I'm like reading the words.
Now I feel like I have to get in on this search right now because I'm confused.
Jailbreak had more than I can take. Jailbreak, 16 years I had.
Yeah, no.
Jailbreak.
Yeah, but you have
Get
to
me
read the
outta
first.
here.
You missed the first verse. He said there was a friend of mine on murder, and the judge's gavel fell. Jury found him guilty, gave him 16 years in hell.
Okay. Maybe I jumped the gun.
Yeah. You went right into the chorus before looking at the verse, man. Classic mistake.
But there was a lot of alliteration, and I was like, I read part of the second verse. It's like,
but
he said he'd seen his woman being fooled
The-
with
the-
16.
the jailbreak song that
16
I'm
years, 16
aware
years.
of is the one from Thin Lizzy.
That is the one that I was thinking.
Yeah, that's interesting. I learned something tonight. That's awesome. I like AC/DC a lot.
Is that from High Voltage?
I think it's from the Jailbreak LP. Is what it looked like.
It was a whole LP called Jailbreak.
I guess so. I wonder if it was like early AC/DC. I'm not sure.
It's on Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap.
Oh, okay, cool.
Released in September of 1976 for all of our listeners out there.
I wasn't even born yet.
Well, luckily for you, it wasn't released in North America until 1984.
Still was not born yet. I was I was a fetus in 1984, I believe.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yep. I might have heard the song in the womb.
No better time.
Yep, agreed.
But that's not the jailbreak we came to talk about.
Nice transition.
Oh, that's where this all stemmed from. That's true, huh?
So on the way to the jail, Hugh had actually spied out something going on in the old town hall. He saw a couple individuals discussing and poring over some maps. And then when he did get to this jail, I think, Jerry, would you agree this is like the first time you were being actually pretty sneaky?
I would say the first time.
It's for sure the first time. Every time we try to be sneaky, you're like,
First
I'm going
time
to light a fire.
successfully.
Well, yeah, that's because you guys are trying to be sneaky.
First time successfully being sneaky.
Fair enough. So maybe not the first time.
No.
Maybe the last time.
Probably.
Last time. But then your two companions here decided to just start breathing ice all over the place, and
I tried real hard to get my to get my lock picks, but it didn't work.
Nah.
you were really
I was
close.
very close.
Just kind of escalated really fast.
Out of nowhere, right?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I was just trying to go along with Grizz, trying to get his bag of holding, and the guard just came a little too close, and I mean,
You guys were not getting out of there without my help. I just want you to know.
Yeah.
Like, you guys were doing a real bad job.
I don't know, man. I think we could have gotten out of there.
yeah, you could have given us a little minute. We probably could have figured something out.
So
DM, please.
I have to agree with Jerry here. You literally were killing people from within the confines of your. You didn't even wait to get out.
That's their own
to
fault for
start
having
killing
bad
people.
security protocols. That's not our fault.
I mean,
I mean,
Aang could have killed them from 15 feet away, so the rooms weren't that big.
Luckily, though, I was far enough away from Jerry's psychic blast, fucking rocket launch thing that he put out
I
there.
don't-
Yeah,
I think I got hit by that.
Pew pew.
you definitely got hit by
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
Jerry also got hit by that. I think Jerry almost died because of it.
Came pretty close. I didn't almost die, but it took away half my health.
Yeah. Oh man, that was funny.
But I mean, I ultimately was able to toss the keys over to Grizz from across the room.
That is true. That is true.
You know, like, I mean, I think we would have managed. It would have taken some effort, but you know,
You did it. And at the end of the day, you're sitting there in the Umblin jail, and now we're gonna open up to the big city map. And what would you guys like to do next? The world is your oyster, and
Well,
mystery about
I think Hugh's seen more of the city than any of us, right?
Not that
Didn't you
much.
sneak to the
Just,
jail though for us?
Did I
you
what?
sneak to the jail? Like, we were brought to the jail, but you snuck in from
Yeah,
the
I
shoreline,
mean,
right?
I saw their like storage depot, and then I walked by town
Okay,
hall.
with like unnoticed.
Well, I went around the back.
Okay, so maybe you could guide us along the back.
Well, are we leaving?
yeah, I thought we wanted to try to investigate the city a little bit.
I mean, we are severely outnumbered. We are wanted criminals in the city. I don't know
Well,
how
something
smart it
tells me they would probably chase down our ship pretty quickly. It'd be pretty obvious seeing it just going off into the distance there.
Yeah.
what are you gonna do with my ship? How am I gonna get it back?
Oh yeah, we got this dude with
Wait,
us.
he's still with
Yes.
us?
Yes, I was locked
So
in.
we're not just gonna leave him in the jail.
No,
cell.
he was-
I
I
was
didn't even know-
just in jail with you.
I didn't even know he was in jail with us. Oops.
He was pretty traumatized from watching us go through everything.
Yeah, well,
but
sometimes you just gotta get shit done, you know?
I see that. I just wanted to catch some fish.
Yeah, it was a weird call to have us come help you fish, where none of us are fishermen. It's a strange thing to ask.
Well, you were supposed to be my protection, and then you ended up.
Who needs protection of fish? It's weird.
The whole thing was all the pirate ships. Come on,
I
keep
do.
up.
You don't remember the large ship with like the pink purple haze about it?
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
And you know the other three that also happened to be at the docks that we saw when we came in here because you guys wanted to come into the docks?
Yes, I do remember that. I remember clearly asking to come into the city. So my bad.
Yeah, you know, instead of one of the two rivers outside of the city, which would have been very easy to potentially hide a ship in.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get it. So,
Let's not forget that I advocated for this as well.
guys, it was a bad call. I'm issuing an official mea culpa.
Well, it's on you to figure out how to get his boat back. Otherwise, you're paying for a new one.
I'm less worried about the boat, honestly. I'm kind of more worried about getting out of here without getting our throats cut.
That's my boat.
I get it, dude. I get it. We just got to get out of here. This is not a place we want to be. These people don't like me already. So
Yeah, what's that about?
I used to work for the Thyakos family back where I grew up and where I came from. They kind of took me in, and
Thyakos. I've never heard of such a family.
yeah, they're a crime family.
They're new in town.
They're new here. They've been around for a long time.
Well, where are you from?
I forget. What is it? Hold on, let me look it up.
Just like in character, like I just forget.
No. I mean, Chris does not forget. Patrick forgets.
Oops. Oopsie.
I actually opened up my thing, and I don't. If this is not my document, I have to go to my Google Docs. Pause. You guys keep talking, and I will. Grizz is deep in thought. He's going through a flashback right now.
Cutscene.
I believe it was. You were from Grommel.
That sounds right.
Yes. Oh man. And Hugh, you would also know that because
I would.
you fought in the Gromlin Wars.
Oh, not that Grizz is from there.
No. You just know of Gromlin because of that. So as Gris would remember that he's from Gromlin originally. Does that spark anything when you hear that?
Me?
Well, either.
Yeah. So, all right. I can. Do you want me to explain? Kind of give him the story, the rundown.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know if this is a good place to do it, honestly, but you know.
Yeah, we are kind of just sitting in a
Can
jail,
we-
and more guards could come any second.
I'll tell you what. Let's stick a pin in that, and I will give you my backstory at length when we safely exit this fucking city.
When you get him his boat back.
The boat. Listen,
Call it a date.
the boat is gravy. I feel like we have better chance of walking out of the city, but we could try to take a fucking boat out of here. I don't know. Yeah. Hugh, how do we get to the docks from here?
Right back this way, I think.
Do we want to explore the city? I don't know if that's the wisest idea. I suppose we could sneak.
Well, keep in mind that if you go back the way that Hugh came, you'll just end up at the boat.
Is that what we want to do? Were there a lot of guards at the boat?
Hugh may or may not remember a significant amount of.
Yeah,
guards.
sorry, that was more asking.
That area.
Hugh, were there a lot of guards at the boat?
There were a couple. Most of them are on the other side of the dock, though. They were like loading stuff onto ships.
Yeah, that makes sense. It seems like they're doing some smuggling here. That sounds like something a Thyakos family would be into.
So, Hugh, are you still able to breathe underwater?
I don't know how much time has passed DM outside of game.
We'll say like 2 hours passed. It took you about 2 hours to get to the jail because you were being extra cautious and sneaky.
Then, yeah, I cannot breathe underwater anymore.
Well, I was gonna say, if you still could always just go around and try to sabotage the boats a little bit.
Be a lot cooler if you could.
Do I have... Hold on, I do have some potions. I have 3 mystery potions
You do, in fact, have 3
from the
mystery
Underwoods.
potions.
I don't know what do they look like?
I believe that they are 3 different sized and shaped bottles. There's one small one with a red liquid, and it has a skinny top with a wide bottom.
That's how I like them.
Yes.
No one. All right,
they're-
I thought that was kind of funny. Never mind. Sorry.
I was too busy writing to fully appreciate it. I do fully appreciate that a lot, actually. Then there is a swirling bluish green in it almost looks like a flask shaped bottle, glass bottle. And then there's this really ugly brown liquid. It doesn't look like it's not viscous, it's not thick and goopy. But it seems just slightly thicker than water would be, kind of like a milk,
Okay, brown
but
milk.
it's brown.
Brown milk. All right. My gut tells me none of these are actually great for what we're doing. I don't have anything here to help us with this breathing underwater thing. Hugh, do you have any spells that would help us with that?
I mean, I do have 2 more potions of breathe underwater, but I don't necessarily want to use them at this juncture.
Yeah.
in
Why would you
time.
want to? The only time we've ever needed to breathe underwater in this campaign.
Yeah, you say that until you guys try and sail headfirst into a pirate ship, and I have the wherewithal to drink one and save your asses. So I think I will decide when is the appropriate time for breathing
All right,
underwater.
fair.
I mean that is fair. I wasn't about to argue with them.
He has a point.
Yep. Yeah, we're kind of fucked.
Hey, what's this big purple thing over here?
The mist isn't it like because the city's cursed? It's like got a weird mist.
Oh, I also have 2 mystery potions as well.
Yes, I
That-
believe you had colors already for them, though, right?
I have a mystery potion, small dark red, and then a mystery potion, green blue. I don't know if that means it's greenish blue or it's green and blue.
Sounds eerily similar to Grizz's.
No, Grizz's is more like a translucent, shimmery blue-green.
Oh,
And Jerry's actually has 2 separate looking liquids that are both blue and green, similar to, let's say, oil and vinegar.
It's just salad
But they're
dressing.
blue and green. It's salad dressing.
Hugh has some Thousand Island dressing.
great. We got
Potion of
chocolate milk and
Thousand
we got
Islands.
we got Thousand Island dressing.
Sounds like you got a good picnic coming up.
Shit. Well, I mean, I think we have 2 options here, right? We can try to sneak our way to the boats and just try to get out of here before they realize that we've liberated ourselves from this jail, or we can do what we came here to do. I thought we came here to like kill a bunch of ghosts in this city. I didn't realize it was occupied by this crime family. So
And
I didn't realize they were going to be alive.
yeah, I thought
and like UTC soldiers.
Right.
They're you definitely know that. For
yeah,
sure.
like this is not a good place for us to be right now.
Well, we could always use Hugh's ability to raise the dead and create a bit of a diversion for ourselves.
It's not a terrible idea, honestly.
That was my plan, actually. Whether you wanted to do it or not.
I mean, I could get behind that, honestly. Can you control where they go? Like, can you send them, or are they just gonna like follow us around? Because that's not helpful.
I can tell them to go do stuff, but like once I'm out of earshot, I think they just kind of do what they want.
They just like go to the beach. There's like
Ooh, snow cones.
I'm filing my taxes.
Yeah, I think I think that's a great idea, actually, Yang. Nice job.
Hey, thanks. I have those from time to time. It's because that boosts my intelligence.
So I have
That's it.
like when you found the door, that's the door we came in. You're like, this is definitely the exit.
This is it, guys. This is the way.
Oh shit, that was funny.
I mean, we could also try looking for like some kind of like side gate along the along the walls, and I have a feeling we have about 5 minutes until the next round of guards come through. So we may want to change it up, make a decision here.
Yeah, I think we need to. I agree. Time's kind of of the essence at this point.
So, what were you asking about with this the purplish haze or whatever?
Do we know because like I'm assuming we're like kind of near the door of the prison, right? Like we're kind of like figuring out where
Yeah.
we are, and so like we can kind of see this like purple whatever it is off to, I guess it'd be our right.
Yes. So that is the rose tree that is in Umblin, and there is definitely a lot of purpley pink mist hanging around the rose tree as well.
Oh man. Do you guys think that there's like a fucking thing we're supposed to find here?
I could see it. I'm also curious to maybe try to take a sample of that.
Yeah, I mean, is there gonna be... You know, we've been collecting stuff from the thing, you know, like the shield and the fucking sword and the flag. Is there gonna be a thing here? Do we have to, like, search this city for a thing around all these bad guys?
So, what's this other building up in the top corner?
You don't know, but Jerry may remember that there used to be temples that looked like that.
Yeah, there used to be some places that people would get dragged to on Sundays that used to look like that, I remember.
So there's a temp that's in, like, the upper right-hand corner here? That's a
Yes.
temple?
Yeah.
I feel like that's where we need to go.
Looks important, but there's a lot of ground to cover between there.
There is. That's not good. I mean, how occupied is the city, DM? Like, is it like a full bustling city? Like, could we slip around like fairly unnoticed? Like, or like, are there like 100 people here and they all know what's going on?
You don't know.
Hugh, how many guys was this like a pretty like rockin' place, or is it pretty bare bones? I mean, what's going on out there?
Like more than 3.
Can I look out the window and see, like, can I like peek out the window and see if there's like a bunch of people outside?
Yeah, actually. So you look in a northwestern direction behind the large rose tree.
Yep.
And from what you can see, you do see a lot of armor-clad individuals walking around. They all have like the same uniforms on, and they seem to all have like a purpose in where they're going. No one's walking. No one's like window shopping.
Right.
No one's doing anything. In fact, it doesn't look like there are any shops or what would have potentially been shops hundreds of years. Like, this doesn't look like a market. It looks like just residential. These are homes. And you also notice, roll a perception check for me.
Sure. You know, I was really hoping to get a souvenir for Ingrid, but I guess I'm not gonna be able to do that here.
The night is young, as they say.
3.
A 3. That's all you see. You only see the soldiers.
Fuck.
So, is there any salvageable armor off of the guards that we killed that we could maybe try to disguise ourselves?
That's a good idea.
Yes, actually, there are. 3 of the guards that were in there. I believe there were 5 guards originally.
Something like that. 3 or 4 of them.
3
and
or
then
4.
I think 4 guards and 2 berserkers.
2 berserkers. Yeah. Okay, so 3 of the guards that will not be possible. When you turn them to ice, they shatter.
Oh.
Right.
So there's one guard with some bloody uniforms that are bloody, not uniform. It makes him sound like a sport ball player. He is he's wearing armor, and it's chain link armor, so it's pretty heavy. It's not something any of you, or well, Hugh would be used to wearing, but Aang, you and Gris would not be comfortable wearing that. The berserkers did not really wear armor. They wore like some shorts, like booty shorts.
Oh, okay. All right. They said juicy on the back.
One of them did. The other said affliction.
Tap out.
so all right. So there's how many uniforms available right now?
One.
So I feel like I could probably not wear the uniform, as I'm pretty sneaky, and I think I could probably make it if I'm by myself.
Would any of us fit into said armor?
Gray would, actually.
All right, I say we send Gray in the armor to go to the ship and try to stow away in the ship while we head to the temple and see what's up there.
You want me to put dead guy's armor on?
Well, I mean, it's either that or be a dead guy. It's your call. To be honest, Gray, I don't care much. I mean, listen, I want you to survive, but, you know.
You were so nice at the bar.
Yeah, well.
You're so nice at the tavern.
I
just
He gets that way after
shared
he's had
my
a few
stories.
cups.
listen, I'm just being straight with you. I think you have a better shot if you just go straight to the ship, and we'll meet you there. I don't know if you want to be coming. I mean, are you good in a fight? Because I feel like that's what we might be getting ourselves into here.
I mean, I could turn you into a zombie right
There you
now.
go.
No,
Zombie? You want to be a zombie?
Don't do that. I'm only good at fighting fish. I'll put on the stupid armor. And he begins to put on armor.
I think it's a good call.
I think so too. I think if nothing else, you can go to the armor, go back to the ship, and have it ready for whenever we make it back there.
Or just
we can try to set out for night sometime at nightfall. Maybe be able to sneak out in the dark.
That's a good idea. What time is it? Like, is it light right now? Like, is it dark?
Isn't it like late afternoon?
It is.
I want the exact time, please.
It is 12:47 in the afternoon.
Oh, I was way off.
Maybe actually closer to 2:34.
Pick a time, damn it.
Well, I forgot that a couple hours passed since you arrived.
All right, so we probably have a few hours until dusk. I mean, how do you guys think about trying to scope out the? I feel like we're here. There's a thing here. There's a temple here. I think we should check it out, but I'll let you guys decide.
I think either way, we should probably get moving here.
Yeah, I'm feeling the pressure. We're ready to get out of here. Hugh,
Yeah.
what do you think? You ready to start the distraction?
Yeah. Let's try. Oh, well, we need some.
I-
We need some bodies.
Aren't there bodies here already?
Am I gonna? Yeah, they're kind of a little mangled,
Yeah.
but they'll do.
I mean, we could also try to like find some other guards just like hanging around on one of these back streets and kill them right quick. Maybe take their armor.
Do we want to add another encounter to this right now? I mean, I don't hate the idea, but I'm just not in love with it.
I am going to go to the two berserkers, and I'm going to use my ring. I'm going to use my ring on the two berserkers.
So I know you already had one.
Well, one zombie got murdered by the berserker.
That is true.
I thought he had one of the berserkers already though.
I
No.
might have raised. Did I raise one at the end of last episode? I can't remember.
I think so because I have in my notes that we broke free, killed all the guards. Hugh now has zombie berserker.
Yeah, so that is true. I'm looking at the map right now. That berserker did die, and there is one impaled berserker left on the table in the center.
So I'm gonna go over to the impaled berserker, and I'm gonna just yank the spear out, even though I'm really short and I don't have any good leverage. So I'm just kind of like, I end up just kind of like breaking it off,
Oh my god.
and I'm gonna use the last of my zombie ring charges to bring that berserker alive.
Okay, yeah. You now have another berserker zombie. What are you gonna do with him?
I'm really like, all right, let's go, boys. And I'm gonna walk out the front door.
I'll go back to the ship once I'm dressed.
All right. We can. What's the best? Should we just make a beeline to this temple here, or should we try to?
You guys grab all your shit, right?
Yeah, we got our stuff.
Yeah,
Do we know what
Okay,
this
okay.
like pool is in the middle, like right outside
That's
the
the
jail?
tree.
yeah,
Oh, that's
is
the
the rose
tree.
tree.
That
Yeah.
is indeed the tree.
yeah.
Oh.
Can I like run over and grab like a little like sprig of it? I want to like see if it has like some kind of weird like thing happening with it, that there's all the purple.
So you want to leave the jail and kind of go in front, just like down the street, and like just
Yeah.
go straight across.
I just kind of actually could we like kind of like pass through the fog of the tree?
So that would bring the three of you right here, and you are kind of hidden in the mist a little bit, but it's pretty. It's not, there's not a lot of cover.
What are those things over there?
Yeah, is that like a witch or something?
Would someone like to make? Are you guys trying to be like super sneaky?
I'm trying to be sneaky. Yes, I don't want people to know I'm here.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
preferably.
So first, I need you guys to roll me some stealth checks because I need to know if they're going to be able to perceive you.
16. Ugh.
Stealth.
Rolled a 3. Unreal. Oh no, that's not good.
It's not looking good, boys.
Plan was so well thought out. Oh dang, Aiden.
Aiden's
That's
doing
that's
well.
gotta be pretty
All
good.
right.
I have a +5 with my stealth. That's that ranger ability right
Nice.
there, baby.
Yeah, rangers can be super stealthy. They're like roguelites. Not the game style, just the idea. So yeah, I think with how you've rolled generally as a team, Gris with a 16, Hugh with a 9, and Aang with an 18, you know what, Hugh? The reason why you're not being as sneaky is because you have this berserker walking behind you.
Two berserkers.
Yes, two berserkers, and they're just like, mean, they weren't probably very intelligent when they were alive. So now that they are not, yeah, it's bringing you down a little bit. But as a team, you 3, 5, 6 of you we're fine. Let me actually add some berserkers for you, Jerry.
Yes.
Oh, I did not expect you to bring berserkers.
Come on,
I
Zach. I told you to be
will say
prepared
that.
for anything.
You know, I
I
really
mean,
try.
given a ring of zombification, anything we encounter, you should just assume we're gonna zombify it at some point.
Yeah, I gotta just plan for that now. So Jerry, I'll have to move them for you, but just tell me where you want them. I don't know. It's not letting me give you permission or whatever.
You can just have him follow me.
Okay.
Actually, I don't. Oh no, there I have permission of my own self now.
Oh,
We'll mighty duck formation it.
It's gonna flying
I
V
like
it. I love it.
So
is this what we're doing right now?
Yes.
But
Yep.
so they don't see you. Now, are you guys gonna try to get closer to see what's going on, or?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what Aang's plan is here, but I'm just gonna let him. I'm gonna follow suit.
So I think we kind of like try to avoid these dudes that are over here in front of the statue and just kind of like pass behind, basically kind of go behind the tree.
Okay, I can get behind that.
Okay, now, Aang, as you approach this tree, you see that there are some beautiful red roses growing in the bottom and in the top. It's just like they're all over. They're gorgeous. And as you're walking towards it, all of a sudden you just are stopped, like bonk, as if you've hit some kind of invisible barrier. And now that you've hit that barrier, you've kind of realized that the purple haze is kind of like all around the barrier, but not within. So like
Purple
what
haze
you
all
see,
around.
It's like
Don't know if I'm
yes.
coming up or down. Sorry. You can cut that.
No, I love
That
it.
was that was.
You
actually
cut that out of the
absurd.
episode.
no, that was the berserker. It's fine. And we need those jokes. The best. Just imagine like 10 feet away.
It's like some kind of barrier.
Or there's some kind of barrier that you can't penetrate.
Is it like a
Well-
trap, or is it so, like something's trying to protect this tree? What does it look like on the inside of the barrier? Does it look clear of this fog, or is it still covered?
Yeah, that's actually what Aang kind of notices as he bonks his face.
Okay,
into it.
so something's protecting
Oh.
this. Something's protecting this tree. From this-
Strange. I guess we just kind of follow the this weird clear barrier around it and kind of go
See
from
if
there.
there's like a chink in the armor, so to speak.
Well, I mean, I was hoping to be able to grab a sample of this, but as long as this fog is around us, we should be able to kind of lay low a little
Okay.
bit. Just walk around it.
Okay, I'm down with that. We can do that.
So just kind of
Yeah, I'm gonna let the ranger lead the way here. He's the smart one.
telling you, it's that bump in intelligence.
Smart move.
He's a
I
smart
love it.
cookie.
You guys do not notice anything on the other side of the rose tree.
Okay.
You can't really hear anything. What's going on over there? They're having like a. It seemed like they were probably having a conversation. Maybe they've discovered also that there is some kind of barrier around the tree as well. But they are kind of standing in front of what looks like almost like a statue. You didn't really take a good look at it or
Mhm.
anything, but it definitely looked like something standing there.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go look at it. I'm gonna try to sneak behind these things and see what it is.
How far does the haze like? Are they surrounded by the haze also? Like, how close is he actually going to be able to get to that?
The haze is pretty dense. It's pretty hazy in there, I guess you
I'm
could
trying
say.
to get like right here.
That you cannot do because you would be inside the barrier.
So like here or here.
right there,
okay.
yeah. But I don't know if I would get right in front of them.
Oh, are they? I assume they were facing east. They're not facing east.
No, they are looking
Oh.
at this statue-like thing.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know how close.
Can
you
I
wanna
tell?
try
Can I
going
tell what's
there.
over there from the angle we're at right now? Can I see what kind of creatures they are?
Yeah, can I get a perception check to see how tough they are?
Can I get a perception check of their AC, please?
Yeah.
That
Well,
that's actually a fighter ability.
shit.
So that is a thing. There are fighters that can do that.
pretty dope.
So you want to make a perception
These guys look tough.
to see how tough they are. Yeah, go
Basically.
for it. Make a perception. check for me.
How tough are you?
13.
And a 6.
I don't know shit.
They do look tough, Hugh. 2 of them appear to be wearing like very heavy plate
Oh,
mail,
shit.
and they have the UTC scale symbol like it looks like it's like a gold paint, or maybe it's an inlay of some sort, but it's like a golden scale like on their chest. And they are looking at this they're looking at this what looks like a statue and talking to this old woman, and you notice, Hugh, that you might be able to take her in like a fist fight, but there's something about her green skin and long silver hair that is a little off-putting to you, like something's just not right.
Okay.
Baba Yaga.
Oh,
No, not
That's what I
Baba.
thought.
Baba Yaga does not have green skin. Confirming now. Chris, what did you wanted to kind of see what they were
Yeah.
doing? Okay, so more general information. You see them waving their hands back and forth at each other, almost as if they're having an argument. And in doing so, the 2 soldier-looking people they look like they're getting increasingly frustrated with the elderly woman and pointing at this statue thing as if that's the answer to the problem. And as you divert your eyes from what they're doing and look at this statue, you notice that it is a man in full armor, chain and plate armor, and he has a crown on his head.
So, can I deduce that this is King Ram?
You can think so.
Okay.
I will not stop you from thinking that. And he's also holding a large, not large, but like he's holding a sword. It looks like almost like a scimitar, and he has like one hand like on the hilt itself, and then the other kind of on the outside of it, like holding it elbows at 90.
Oh, okay.
Like he's taking a stand against something. But yeah, that's what you can see from where you're at right there with that.
I'm gonna say, guys, I think we need to see that statue, but we need to wait for these things to the 2 guards and the old lady to get out of here. Can we wait it out? Do you want me to wait here and you guys move along? I mean, what do you want to do here?
I want to turn more people into zombies. That's my end all be all at this point.
That seems totally reasonable.
Aren't the berserkers able to like turn people, or no?
If they bite them without killing them.
Yeah.
What if they just amble up and just like give a little nibble?
That's why I asked how tough they were. If these were just like,
Are there any openings in their plate armor?
if these were like just like gardeners, I was like, all right, 3 more fresh meat for the harvest. But then you're like, oh, they're like specialty people with like special armor. I'm like, oh, they're probably like badasses.
I think we could probably double back on this way, since we are gonna kind of have to come back this way
right.
towards the
Okay.
boat. So maybe like after we set up some kind of diversion on the other side of the city, we could maybe come back to it.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Cool.
That's pretty smart for Aang.
Yeah, I mean, he's got that +1 to intelligence now, so the world better watch out.
I'm a whole new man.
Like,
Whole new
like,
man.
I don't know. I think he's an MIT grad now. It's pretty awesome.
You know, I am working towards my doctorate.
So we'll go back to the full Umblin map now, so we can kind of see where you're heading. Now, as you're doing this, imagine each square. You guys are like right here. Each square on the grid map will take you approximately like 15 minutes to go through if you're being sneaky. You know, it's a decent sized city. It's a shame that it was abandoned when stuff happened here. You guys never really found out what did happen here, other than that it was cursed. Oh, and you heard that really cool poem thing, but I doubt you guys remember it. Not because I'm an asshole, but because we never
I
write
think I
things
read
down.
it.
Didn't you put? I think you put it in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
I think
hold
I
on,
did.
let's see what-
Let me just repaste it.
That works too.
As you recall this little poem, you take note that a lot of the buildings that are around you have been burned out, like a fire did happen here. And you notice that where some of the guards and soldiers are coming from, it looks like they've tried to repair. There's like new repairs that have been done on several of these structures, but a lot of them were left like as is and in disrepair after hundreds of years without use and being partially burned.
If we traverse the city, slowly making our way to the temple, if we're able to let the zombies loose, Hugh, like towards the south once we get to the temple, create a diversion, then we can double back, hit the tree, and then hit the ship and get out of here. Does that seem like a fair plan?
I mean, what are we trying to accomplish in this city?
I think we need to go to the temple because I think there's something there that we need. We're collecting all these pieces, and I think I have a feeling there's something there. I assume it's the sword, but I just think that I feel like we're in Umblin for a reason, and I think if we just escape, we're going to be missing out on a piece of the puzzle.
Sure.
So, Jerry, for your sake, I will rewind it here for a second. You were in the Ironhold Keep, your base. Yep. You decided to go to Kellum because there was an explosion that has ruined most of the economic promise of the city. They blew up one of the brine pools, which was how they produced salt for a number.
I know all this.
Yes. And you also know that in the explosion there was a purplish pink haze that was created after the explosion. For like 3 days it just hung around and then kind of dissipated. Upon getting to Kellum and investigating that, everyone's been telling you different things about what they think it is. There's been a lot of like rumor and conspiracy on who's behind it all. And finally, you had spoke with Gray at the inn when he told you he's seen ships out at sea that have also had this purplish pink haze about them, and that he thinks that is who did the exploding in Kellum, and he thought it was ghosts. And upon closer inspection, when getting to Umblin, you have quickly found out that it is not, in fact,
I definitely thought it
ghosts.
was ghosts, for what it's worth. I was totally on the board with the ghost plan. I was very surprised. When it was not, in fact,
Clearly,
ghosts.
it's how we got into this situation.
Definitely thought we were going to be fighting ghosts.
Come on, you think I would just throw ghosts at you guys? You're level 8 now.
I don't know.
On.
Listen, I thought it was going to be Ghost Story. I don't know.
I mean, you were setting it up with the radiant damage that I can add on with the helmet that I have now and everything.
I was just thought it was going to be like a little spooky story, but it's not. I mean, it's scary because we're going to die here, but
yeah,
that does put it in perspective.
I mean, how many guards did you say does each of these scales represent? Like 15?
I didn't give an exact number, but I said anywhere between like 15 and 20. Probably.
We're so fucked. Oh,
I love it.
maybe the play is just to get out of the city, guys.
I feel like we're wasting a lot of stuff then. But
What do you mean? What are we wasting?
I mean, yeah, you guys came here to figure out what was going on.
All right, fine.
Like that
Fuck
was the
it.
whole reason you came
Fuck
here.
it. We're going to the temple. If we die in the city, that's fine. It'll be a fitting end. We're going to the temple.
If you die in the city, I'll bring you
Oh,
back.
nice.
It'll
I could be a
fine.
zombie, Grizz.
For 24 hours.
For 24 hours.
Oh,
Then you're out of luck.
and then he can bring you back and ask you questions a couple times, and then you die again, and we'll just repeat this daily.
Sounds awesome. Can't wait.
Plot twist. All of this has just been Hugh sitting in an attic somewhere, talking to his dead friends the whole time.
Remember that time?
Yeah, like you came here and like trying to figure out what's going on, and along the way you also happen to find out that the queen has been murdered or assassinated in the middle of the night. And now that you get here and you see all of these UTC soldiers, and you know of the rising tension between the UTC and the monarchy, something doesn't smell right. I'll let you guys figure that out, but I've put a lot of clues in front of your face.
Like that's ever helped. Like that's ever helped.
I hoped it would.
Hugh, did you notice anything about the boxes that they were unloading off the ships?
They were boxes.
Did they seem like they? Did you pick up on what they may have been carrying, like any kind of explosives or something?
They were boxes. I don't know.
Did they have any logos on them or anything?
They were made of wood.
This is very productive. Thank you.
He cannot. He could not ascertain that from across the harbor when he was climbing out of the water.
Well,
just FYI.
well, like if he saw anything like while he was like creeping through through that maze of crates and stuff like that too, not
Yeah, that
necessarily.
would have been a good time to check the crates, but here we are next to the tree. He did not check. I don't know if he asked. Hugh, did you notice anything? Did you try to notice anything on the boxes themselves, or were you?
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I didn't try to notice.
I think that you were on because you were being sneaky, so you were more worried about guards like just happening upon you.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. I thought they were scenery. I did not think any plot points.
All right. Well, what do you think of this plan? What do you think about setting these zombies free along the wall here? Try to draw the guard, like set them like this way. Try to draw the guards that way, and then we make our way. We kind of beeline it to the temple. We see what there is to see there. Come back, hit the tree, then hit the ship and get out of here.
So I have a suggestion
Go for
as
it.
well. How manned do we think the tops of the walls are?
Ooh, good question.
Because we could try to like make our way to one of the towers, get up onto the wall, and kind of like make our way like around it, kind of thing. You
Yeah,
know
the
what I
only
mean?
problem is that they're there's a big gap up here. We'd have to like come down and then go to the next side and come up.
No, we're like already we're like already over here, basically, like kind of behind
Right.
the tree. So like if we basically try to like maybe avoid this like
Yep.
group, shoot the gap here, between the different groups here, or over to make it our way to the backside of this row of houses, we may have a chance.
Okay.
So if we wanted to use the zombies as a distraction for that, we could.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. My instinct is we need to pick a plan now and move along before we feel like we've been sitting here debating for a long time. So
Eventually, we're just
Yeah.
gonna get stumbled upon. So that
Yeah.
I'm going to start
Okay.
doing that, whether you
yeah,
come with
I'm
me or
gonna
not.
follow. Let's go.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. So so we can definitely try to set up some kind of distraction, like over near the gate, I guess. Like maybe send the berserkers that way, right? Does that sound reasonable to
I'm
you
down.
guys?
Yeah, that's good to me.
Cool. We lost you again. Why do you keep cutting out, Zach?
Because I'm muting myself so I'm not on the recording.
Oh,
Whatever.
'cause he's screaming. He's screaming in his room about how stupid we are.
No.
All right, so that's the plan then. Let's execute it.
All right.
Okay, so Aang, just draw or whoever wants to, just draw the line with the freehand thing.
So I think we could send my. Let me. How do I erase
Just cleared. Who's going outside the city? That's all I want to know.
So I think if we could get the berserkers to like cause a scene like over in here, just have them like start attacking a house, basically,
Mhm.
kind of thing, to like really draw like as much attention and noise to it as we can, and then we kind of like sneak up through here and kind of make our way over to this tower.
That sounds.
guys
Listen,
think?
I'm gonna defer to whatever plans you guys want to do because I have fucked things up so horribly by coming to this city. So, yeah, however you guys want to handle it, I'm gonna support it 100%. So I like the plan.
Let's do it. I'm already
right.
on my way to doing it.
All right. I have no idea if this is gonna work. We may be going into just a full fucking miniature army here. I have no fucking clue.
So you send the berserkers down one of the main roads of this city, and you send them on their way. Jerry, do you have any parting instructions for them?
Bite as many people as you can.
Okay.
Go for maims, not kills.
Oh man. So they just do that, right? Like that's you don't have to roll anything.
Yeah, they just do
That's
that.
horrifying. We just started like,
I...
like what if what actually brings down this civilization is a fucking zombie outbreak?
You're gonna find out.
I feel like we've done so many things to make the world worse, like setting a demon free and starting a zombie apocalypse.
Hey, I
Hey.
just built the
Yep,
sandbox.
of course. Hey.
You gotta start fires to put them out.
True.
I guess. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. So, how about this? Jerry, roll me a d20.
Nice.
Wow, that was a really good roll. So
16.
So as you send these berserker zombies down the street, you see them just grab a couple soldiers and just rip into their necks, totally unsuspecting.
Let's go.
And this continues to
Oh,
happen.
no.
And in fact,
Oh no.
as you're watching this happen, you notice that there aren't just soldiers, and there are a lot of men and women in like ragged clothing. I'd say like
Oh,
out
jeez.
of the 20 people that you kind of see grouped around this one area, 16 of them have been bitten, and more than half of them look like maybe they were
Oh
prisoners.
shit.
I see this as an
Oh
absolute
shit.
win.
You see 4 soldiers running away towards some of their compatriots, asking for aid. And as you see all this happening around you, this group of soldiers and this group of soldiers try to get a handle on the situation. And I'd see now you see like 20 zombies going up against maybe 40, 50
good
guards. And it looks like some of these guards have instructed some of the prisoners that were with them to start grabbing onto these zombies because they don't want to get too close themselves. And in turn, that is making them become bitten. And people are turning rather quickly. It is this is a situation now.
All right, so we gotta fucking rush to the temple now. There's obviously a very good distraction here, so
So,
do it.
And Hugh can control these newly infected zombies, correct or no?
To a degree. He hasn't really tried yet.
shit.
That ring's
Shit.
only so powerful.
Oh shit. All right. Can we run to this temple, please?
I mean, this is all untested territory for Hugh. He's just kind of winging it with you guys.
I'm pretty sure I
Oh, this is going to be very, very interesting. Yeah, so I think...
Well, I guess so. It allows me to try and convert undead under someone else's control, but if they're under no one's control,
Then I would give you advantage.
It's just like a
on
free roll.
trying. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like I'd give you advantage on trying to convert them. It wouldn't be hard.
Okay, so, but like for right now, we don't have to necessarily worry about that because they're doing their job of distracting us. Just
Hey
distracting the
man,
guards.
I'm not gonna tell you what to worry about. You worry about
If
what you
watching a
wanna worry
lifetime
about.
of Resident Evil movies and 28 Days Later and growing up on Night of the Living
Yep.
Dead has taught me anything, it's that zombies are completely and utterly predictable.
Yeah.
man's hubris. Will never
Absolutely.
get in the
There's
way.
also that lesson.
Yeah, like I must admit I am slightly biased towards zombies as someone who grew up going to the mall where
Yeah.
the original
Oh
was,
shit!
was filmed.
You didn't you? Oh my
Yep.
god!
Yeah.
I forgot that you guys are from the land
Literally,
of fucking
like,
Romero,
10
man. Dude.
Yeah, literally like 10-15 minutes away from where we
Oh my
grew up.
god, that's so fucking cool.
So
I do Christmas
I-
shopping there
No
every year.
fucking way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they do a zombie walk every year too, which is kind of fun. Or not? I guess not this past year. That'd be morbid. But yeah, it's a fun time, and
Mhm.
I do have a fond affection
Me
for
too.
zombies.
I
because
fucking
it's
love
just
them. All right. Anyway, that's awesome. Very jealous. Very
Yeah.
jealous.
So do we still stick with the original plan of going up onto the wall?
So you guys are just like dead.
I don't think we
sprinting?
need to do the wall. I think we need to just be yelling. I mean, if anyone tries to stop us, we just yell zombies, and just keep running. I'd say.
Which way
Go
are you
right to
going?
the temple, right?
I mean, so there's armed like groups like
Yeah, there's still a
on
couple
all
groups.
sides, on all sides of it. We just
Are
got
you
rid
just
of
gonna
this
like
one.
run up to these guys and then try to like get into there from there? I will say that this shape is not necessarily 100% accurate of what the building actually looks like. It looks similar to that to a degree, but it's different. I don't want to mislead you. The entrance would be over on this side.
I'm fine with that.
Well, that plan could either completely backfire on us or
I mean,
work.
I think we have a good distraction right now, so I think now's the time to do it, right? All
I
right.
guess so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
all
do
right,
it.
Fuck it.
YOLO.
We'll do it live.
YOLO.
All right, we're sprinting to the temple. I assume there's an alarm being raised, right? Like there's like bells ringing or something.
There is an alarm being raised, and as you run as quickly as possible, I need all of you to make athletic checks because you're kind of sprinting for your life at this
Acrobatics or
point. And then
athletics? I feel like I'm very.
Athletics.
Oh, man.
This is like a
Fuck.
dead sprint.
Fuck.
Some of you guys are wearing armor and stuff, like.
Heyo!
So,
Wait,
Not good.
So, yeah, Gris, you fall and get back up again. Come on. Jerry, you almost stumble, but there's just something about your low center of gravity that keeps
Wait.
you going.
I actually just do a somersault and land back on my feet.
I love
Sonic
it.
the
Yes,
Hedgehog,
that's
like, all the
exactly
way
it.
Yeah.
And I just like hurdle over Chris
Yes.
because I'm just like, yep,
Usain-
I'm just going.
Usain Bolt's over
yeah,
here.
Jerry, Usain Bolt.
Oh my. It's kind of like whenever, if you guys remember The Office, Cold Open, when they were doing parkour. Gris is literally like Michael Scott just going through the cardboard box.
Awesome.
But yeah, you come like you're going through this cross street to get to where the temple is. Oh, you guys can't see that yet, because I planned on you approaching this from a different angle. That's on me. Let me reveal this because you guys are doing a very different.
You should
thing
know the
now.
one thing you can count on is us being unpredictable.
Yeah, I mean, I told you that we were going to venture around the city. I didn't necessarily say how.
Fair enough.
Oh, Jesus.
You go around the corner. You make that right to head towards the water and the temple. And along the way, you come across this group of guards that was on the map of the city. And in front of you, they don't seem to be super aware of the zombie situation. But you do see this guy in plate armor, and he has two large wings,
jeez.
and he has red
Oh,
skin,
shit.
and
Uh-oh.
he's cracking a whip at these four commoners that are in like ragged clothing. They look dirty and grimy and gross, and they're just like picking up hay that the horses didn't want to eat and fouled. They're just doing like really gross, dirty things, like to clean up and take care of things, because these soldiers clearly have better things to do. Behind that winged individual, you see a pretty decent sized group of soldiers being led by another person in a red cloak with the UTC scale on the front in gold. If you remember, the big bad that you guys killed used to also wear a dark red robe, so you can kind of start putting these things together. And you guys said you wanted to start just like shouting zombie attack.
I mean, yeah. I think that makes the most sense, right? But like, zombies, there's an attack. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
much chaos as possible.
Yeah. Oh. Zombie attack over near the gate. There's at least 30 of them and growing.
all of you actually, you're all kind of making good points. Can you roll either performance or
What about deception?
deception? Yeah, I was gonna say because you guys are trying. You're not lying though.
25. I feel like it's deception with advantage. Because you're
I'm
telling
gonna
the
go
truth.
with I'm gonna go with performance rather than deception.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nat
Wow,
20,
that's a
baby.
natural 20. And what do you got here?
I'm getting
am
a
I doing
fucking
it too?
Emmy
Okay.
for my shit.
I do not know I was also selling it, but I will sell it as well.
Well, I feel like Q would come at it with like the angle that it's like a proud father.
Yeah.
Like-
There's a zombie attack over there, in case you haven't noticed.
Did you see those zombies over there? They're killing everybody.
It's amazing.
People are
So-
dying to see them.
In that case, I'll roll performance.
Wow.
See?
You guys always do this to me. You guys always. I expect a fight. You give me A2 Brutus. You give me Shakespeare. So they fucking buy it.
I mean, they should. They could just look over there and be like, oh shit, that's a lot of zombies.
Yeah. I mean, I rolled exceedingly well to challenge it, and a 25 from Gris, a natural 20 from Aang, and a 16 from Hugh. He's like not as believable, but like
And Hugh's just going,
oh no! How terrible!
and immediately all of these
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Where?
Where would they be doing this?
Oh,
And,
the humanity!
and all these soldiers they just kind of run past you as you the four of you just keep
All
going.
right.
This is working out
Yeah,
way
shut up.
better
Don't
than I
say
could have
that.
ever
Don't say
thought.
that. Okay, to the temple.
To
Yes.
the temple!
And that
I feel
gets
like we're
us
running. We
to
can't believe
the
it's going
temple.
this well.
Yeah.
What are all these things, by the way? These like cups? The hell are these things?
Wait.
Those are soldiers,
These
Jerry.
things.
Those are
Oh, I thought these were the
Those
soldiers.
are commoners. This is the
Oh, those are
demon.
the commoners. The not yet zombies.
Yes.
Is what you meant to say.
Future
yeah, and then
Huguenots.
there's
Yeah.
oh my god. Why would you say that?
Unleash the Huguenots!
The Huguenots.
You gave them an identity.
It was bound to happen at some point.
I would say you're right. So yeah, you guys make it.
This is so
Here you
bad.
are.
Let's
At the temple.
fucking go.
You see this purplish pink haze just coming out of the building. You see over on the left-hand side of this structure, there is a door smashed with what appears to be a corpse just hanging out.
You mean a new friend?
And
It's just a friend
new
we haven't
friend
met yet.
for Hugh. Yeah, and you notice that on the right side there is a large hole where like maybe an explosion of some sort happened, and directly in front of you there's just like a stained glass window of what looks like a woman with an octopus body.
Sounds like my ex-wife. All right. So do we go in the door? Hey, by the way, nice job on these maps. They're really, really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can
Yes.
tell you.
Sorry, we just kind of blew past
Yeah.
that last
So yeah,
one for
but
you.
yes.
No, it's fine. That would have been like a full encounter that would have probably taken you guys like an hour.
Jeez.
So. But yeah, as you walk up to this temple, you can see like there's curved waves in the architecture of it from what's like kind of remaining. A lot's been like chipped away. It's really old, and there's still several frescoes outside on the walls. There's plaster missing in a lot of the places, but some of the original painted scenes can still be seen. Images of people cowering in fear, from large waves can be seen in one panel, and then right next to it, probably closer to this side of the door as you approach it, the left-hand side of it, you see another panel where you see like people offering up a basket in some sort of kind of gesture, and because of that you notice behind that there in the background of this image, from what's left of it, there's some boats with fishermen pulling up nets and calm seas as opposed to the chaotic large waves that you saw at the first panel. And Hugh, roll me a history check.
Nice.
I got +6, which equals an 8.
Yeah. You remember that Umblin was named after the goddess Umberlee, who was a goddess of the sea and often was feared by the people that worshipped her for, because she could turn the tides with the snap of a finger, and, if you didn't keep her happy, you probably weren't going to survive your time out on the water. So that's what you can kind of remember from back in your day of what Umblin kind of was like known for with the fishing and everything else. So how would you guys like to proceed?
Can we go inside? There's just one door,
Yeah.
right? The one door that's smashed open.
There's the one door over here that's smashed open, as you can kind of see on the ground there, and then there is an opening.
Oops.
I guess I should. It wasn't revealed, sorry. There's like an opening over here, and you guys haven't checked out the back at all.
What do you think, guys?
This is your territory now. I got us.
All right, fuck it. Head through the open door.
Okay.
What could go wrong going through an open door with a
Yeah.
corpse near it?
Can I check it for traps?
There are no traps underneath the corpse or
All right.
broken door.
I walk in confidently.
I like it.
Famous last words.
That's all I have.
Oh shit, that's hide. I need a reveal. Yes, you guys go in through this door here. Oh no, you didn't see anything.
I didn't.
There,
I
did
mean,
you?
I wasn't looking, so
I did not.
Good.
Mm-mm.
The illusion of magic is still there then. But yeah, you enter this opening to the room, and you see several columns knocked over onto the ground, as well as just like filth kind of overtaking this holy ground, and a large staircase, but a staircase 10 to 12 steps rises up to the main part of the building. And as you three plus Remulus go up the steps, you're immediately hit with several images. I'm going to reveal all for you right now. You see several commoners locked in cages. They're all alive, but
Oh.
they look like they're being held against their will for sure in these large 10 by 10 cages. Again, like the other commoners you had seen, like filthy, in rags, not in great shape. And then you also see a large statue in the center of this temple. Something of note is that the statue looks like a woman with an octopus body, like I said before. But this statue is actually beheaded and missing an arm. And what's, like I said before, more disturbing are the large number of cages with people locked up inside of them. They are still alive.
Do we see this person, or what? Like who's this
Oh,
token?
Yeah. You do notice there's a dark-skinned elf kind of going back and forth between the altar behind the statue and a table that you can't really tell what's there.
So there's
But
one like
it's probably
person
not
here. Okay.
Yeah, there's
Can
one
I try to
person.
sneak up on him?
Sure. Roll a sneak for me.
26.
You sneak the fuck out of them. Yeah, that's how that works.
Okay.
With the 26.
I want to get up close to them and.
Breathe on their
Can
neck,
I?
apparently.
What do they? Do they look like? Do they look like another commoner, or do they look like someone who's running the show?
They are not dressed in rags. They are dressed in
All
fine.
right, I am going
leathers.
to sneak attack this bitch.
Yeah. Let's do it. Do it. Do it to it.
Attack first, ask questions after.
It's 11. Would I have advantage because I have sneak attack? Does that? I don't understand. I always forget. 'Cause they don't know that I'm there. Probably not, right? It's just an 11. Yeah, roll the 3. I guess this is like
Get
a
some
quote unquote surprise round. I think that's what we'll call it.
Yeah, definitely a surprise round. So, where are my stats? You rolled an
Jeez.
11, you said? You
Okay.
Yes. And as you miss, I'm gonna need all of you to roll initiative for me. But this dark-skinned elven woman with white hair and like a white gown and not gown, but like a white robe and cloak spins around, her hair kind of like flowing in surprise in the wind that's just magically there, and her face kind of distorts and melts, and what you're left with is this thing.
Looks like a banana.
It is not a banana.
I am a banana.
Ugh, oh my god. That's horrifying.
Yeah, it is this. It looks kind of like a sludgy tree stump thing with these slimy yellow branch-like arms, and it looks like it's just like covered in like this sick honey, and it's just oozing, and it has one single golden eye in the center. Who's the keeper of the demon book?
The demon book or the scroll of banishment? Oh, okay.
The demon book.
Yeah, that's
So we
I
got-
believe that's me.
Yeah.
Q, I need you to
Roll a reading. I don't have very good reading skills.
no, not a reading. It would be hooked on phonics. First off, do they still do
I
that?
don't know. I don't
Is that a
think
thing
so.
Still?
Yeah, I don't know. You're aging yourself, Zach.
I know. I need you to roll me a nature check or religion, whichever one is better.
I'm gonna go religion. I got a 20.
Nice.
You remember that in the book there was this thing called a yokel.
A yokel local.
Yes. And you remember that they were spawned in the infinite layers of the abyss, and that they're demons with the embodiment of chaos and evil. Engines of destruction barely contained in monstrous form.
Oh, man.
They possess no compassion, empathy, or mercy, and they exist only to
Oh,
destroy.
I love it.
Gris, you do notice after your attack that on the table behind the yokel is a body that it had been feeding on.
Sweet.
So
Yep.
it's probably safe to assume that these commoners were going to be meals.
Jesus.
Dope.
Okay.
Does the book say what its like strengths and weaknesses are?
With a what was that? A 20 religion check? Yeah, you know that this yokel.
That's the best name. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
know it's a
it's-
horrifying monster, but yokel is just fucking great.
It's like YOCHLL.
Oh.
Yokel.
That's awesome.
This yokel serves, like the yokels in general, they serve under the demon lord Baphomet,
Oh.
also known as the Horned King and the Prince of Beasts.
Who's that?
I don't know. But his iron crown, you know about it.
Doesn't sound familiar at all.
Yeah. But you know that the yokel can be a shapeshifter, which is why you saw them in a drow form. And you do know that they have magical resistance. So that means that for meta knowledge, they'll have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. And it can climb.
Oh,
Like a
shit.
spider.
Oh boy. All right, let's fucking kill this thing.
Oh boy.
I apparently was the only one that didn't roll a natural 20 plus their bonuses for initiative. So
No, I only rolled a.
you rolled a natural
Yeah.
20.
Oh
Yeah, you did.
no, that's my
No, that
religion
was
check.
no. Your initiative,
Your
Jerry.
initiative.
Oh, my initiative. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, both of you guys did. Also, Pat, how do you have a +7 bonus for initiative?
It is.
It pays to be a
Yeah,
rogue.
that's all. That's really all it
Huh,
is.
That's only 2.
Sucks
Yeah.
to suck.
It's okay.
I'm just kidding.
I'll still somehow end up being the one that deals the most damage.
Yeah, but
somehow.
I'll end up with a kill.
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much.
It's true.
All right, let's waste this fucking thing.
Yeah, Gris, you're up first.
All right. I am going to. I'm the only one near it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Now that everybody's moving
well,
themselves.
Aang's
Yes.
kind of close.
Well,
Now
I
he
mean,
is, yeah. That's fine. You
Yeah,
guys would have been like, in order to see the statue and everything else, you
Oh.
all would have been like in the area.
yeah, like we all came like up the steps
Okay.
basically.
All right, I am going to I'm gonna take an attack. I guess I'm gonna swing my sword of
Let's do
wounding.
it.
That is a 13. Not great.
Stabby.
That does not
Okay,
hit.
I will.
This thing just kind of like changes its form around the sword as you try to pierce it, and you miss.
Okay. I will bonus action disengage and retreat back to my homies. over here.
Okay, I like it. Hugh, you're up.
Yo, I'm gonna shoot this thing.
Hell
in the
yes,
eyeball.
one eye.
Fuck yeah. This is the true test
You know
to
what?
see if you do all your
Okay,
extra
can we retcon this beast to be purple?
I'm fine
Okay.
with that.
It does not give me my 2 + 8 damages.
That is just for the attack roll.
Oh, that's just the attack roll.
Yeah, and that hits.
Sweet. So now,
Does this beast have a horn as well?
so I still get my 2 d8s.
Yeah, you'll still need 2 d8s.
So 25
Sick.
piercing. Do I know? So this thing's. Oh, so now I do my d8 of
So-
radiance damage.
So it has like if you like hover the mouse over the number,
oh fuck.
it has rolling 3 d10s plus 5 dex plus 2 mod. Is that like just like your standard stuff there? Or
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my standard stuff.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's 3d10. So his 3d10 rolls were 2, 7, 5,
Mhm.
plus his dex, plus his proficiency because he has proficiency with firearms.
Mhm. Okay.
So that's what gives him the 25.
Okay.
When I do 1 radiance, do demons take extra damage from radiance?
They do roll an extra d8.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right, and then roll your.
My second d8, I get to choose the damage type, so I'm going to choose radiance
yeah.
again.
Nice, yeah.
So 7, and then I get another d8 for that. So 8. So I did 25, 26, 34, 42. I did 40.
Hell yes. Hell yes. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow.
It's like the cleric is good at killing chaotic fiends and the undead. I'm shocked.
That's why I'm not worried about just unleashing a zombie horde, is I'll just clean it up
That's true.
afterwards.
Oh my god. It's bad
Uh,
whenever Hugh realizes the risks he can take.
I have no consequences? What?
To the moon.
I think legally Jerry's not allowed to say that though.
I just like the stock. That is not financial advice. I am not someone who does that for a living. Aang, you're up. I'm guessing, Jerry, what are you doing with your bonus action?
I'll go for the reload with my bonus action.
Okay. With that last shot you took, and in the jail itself, when you used your bomb for the first time, you kind of got a new appreciation for firearms, and you're gonna get the gunner feat, which is now
Sick.
officially canon. So we can get rid of that other stuff that was all homebrew, and now you can just have the gunner feat. I believe if you go to the information thing and type in gunner, it should come up, and you can just drag that onto your character. You should be able just to drag it onto your character sheet, and you should have it. But what that will do is it will give you proficiency with firearms, which is something you already had. But the big bonus here is that you do not have to deal with loading properties.
Oh, sweet.
It's just, you've been using this firearm for such a long time. It's been upgraded. It's more efficient.
I got the quick reload down.
You got the quick reload down. You got your black powder bags just ready to go. You just plop them in there and you're ready to go. Hey, just so you know, Jerry,
Yeah.
Blessed Strikes replaces the Divine Strike.
Oh, so I don't get 2 d8s?
I think you get to pick which one. Divine Strike is because of your nature domain.
Yep. Well, Blessed Strike is because I'm a cleric. Divine Strike
Yeah.
is because of Nature Domain. So what? That doesn't stack? How do you tell that they replace each other?
Because under Blessed Strikes, the last sentence says, this feature replaces the Divine Strike
Oh.
or potent
Okay.
spellcaster.
Yeah, so you can read. So you can read, whatever.
Don't show off. Like, come on.
Sorry. So I guess going forward, just use one. But
Yeah.
I'll let you pick. So if you want to use like Divine Strike,
Well, I'm pretty sure Divine Strike is just a better Blessed Strike, because Blessed Strike has to be Radiant, whereas Divine Strike is any type I choose. Oh, it's because Divine actually does not allow Radiant. Oh, that's why.
Yeah, it's
That's
cold,
why.
fire, or lightning.
So basically, I can choose Cold, Fire, Lightning, or Radiant.
Yeah, I think that's a fair trade-off. Unfortunately, I can't let you stack 4 d8s onto every shot,
not?
every
Every
blast.
demon or undead.
Because we already have one guy with sneak attack. We don't need.
okay.
We don't need a better sneak attack.
What's a better sneak attack than pinging him at 500 yards?
Never
Pinging them at
never see
1,000.
it coming.
This guy makes a lot of sense. That reload comes really fast, and you find yourself with a little bit of extra time with your split seconds here. So, is there anything you'd like to do with a bonus action, like any spells or whatever?
Look at my spells.
Now that we're back to this,
Can this one be used as a bonus action? Nope, that's an action. Speak with animals.
Professor Oak says, "This is." Not the
Here we
time."
go. Here's a bonus action. Who's the closest one to the demon?
Probably
Probably
me or
It's
Ang.
either one of them.
I want to do it on Aang, because he's more likely to get this. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Aang. So I ward Aang against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects such as explosion, fireball. If the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects the other creature, then the spell ends. Never mind, I'm not going to cast that on Aang.
If you just say pass.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm going to go pass. I don't know.
Zach, why'd you hit that?
I did it by accident. Just wanted to
Getting
see
it-
what it did again.
Getting excited for me, huh?
A little.
Why are all these actions?
Because spellcasting typically is an action. But you can do like buff stuff sometimes as a bonus. And healing is usually a bonus, unless it's big healing.
I got no bonus action.
Okay. Are you moving at all?
Nah, I kind of like my spot.
Alright. Aang, you're up then.
All right. So, before I rush into attack, I see how much of an effect radiant damage had on this guy, and so I pull out my helmet, my new helmet that I got. I had been keeping. I hadn't been wearing it because I didn't want to draw attention to myself since we had technically stolen it. You know.
Yeah. Did you
Am
have to
I- am I-
attune to it?
I did. I did on the boat.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Because we had a couple of days of traveling and everything, so like I just took the time to do it then.
Yeah, you had like a day and a half.
Yeah. So does that like change my AC at all, or how
Well,
can I equip it?
yeah, you'll need to equip it so that way we can do that. Shit, I got fucked.
I mean, if it'll be too much of a hassle, I can hold off on it. But I just figured this would be a good opportunity for it.
A good opportunity would have been 2 days ago when we had time to equip it.
Well, like I said, I didn't want to put it on for while we were running around the city.
It's Friday night. We got time. Who gives a shit? I'm not working tomorrow. Let's just finish this whole campaign
Fair.
out tonight.
Oh wow!
Marathon.
I hope you
Oh, I
prepped,
gotta make up
Zeki.
a
I
lot
hope
of
you
shit.
prepped, bro.
Gotta make a lot of shit up tonight. All right. Yeah. What is this? What does the helm do again?
It is the Helm of Valkyrie. It adds
remember.
2d6 of radiant damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I would do that.
Cool.
So what are you doing?
So I am gonna charge up on this dude and try to take a couple hacks at it with my hammer.
Okay.
Just going for it, you know.
Yeah, you vault over a pew that's kind of tilted on the ground. It looked like he was kind of using it as a little bit of cover, actually. And you vault over it, run up the steps, and start hacking.
Yep.
Tell me
'Cause
what
I-
happens.
So let's try taking a swing. 15, two-handed.
That hits.
All right. So 15 bludgeoning, plus 11 radiant damage.
Roll 2 more.
10.
All right. So it takes 36 damage.
Fuck yeah.
Right? Like, I'm not making this too good. Yeah, because those are magical weapons. Both of them. All 3 of them are. So the damage resistance there is fine. It's all good. And are you doing anything? Oh, you have another attack, right?
I'm gonna take another swing. I followed through, and I'm gonna come back the other way. Try to get another clean hit. 20.
Yeah, that hits.
13 bludgeoning.
And just roll 4d6.
11.
So 24 additional points. I need to just give you guys challenge rating higher because I clearly am already not doing it high enough, and this was supposed to be a very difficult encounter.
Hey, Aiden, can I be a stickler and just have you move your guy closer to the monster?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll come up on him from this
Alright.
direction. I jumped over the pew here.
Oh, you're gonna be at that angle, huh? All right. So, are you doing anything else? You've done both of your attacks.
I'll take a side step over this way to make sure I'm out of the line of fire of anybody. So I'm like more directly in front of them.
That's good because you would have been right in Hugh's way. Oh man, ang. Anything else?
Pray for me.
Okay, I can maybe do that. So the yokel starts to slither its body unnaturally and almost as if it didn't have any bones, but it still has this weird rigidity about it, like a spider's legs. It tries to take its center mass of slimy body and slam into you. Does a 10 beat your AC?
No.
Alright. Gonna try that again. It comes at you once, trying to slam its body into you. And the second time, with a 22,
It does.
it hits you. And you take, 7 points of bludgeoning damage and 21 points of poison damage as well.
Shit.
As you start feeling the purple slime touch some of your skin on your hands,
Mhm.
and like some of it like splashes up to your face, you just feel the poison like kind of burning like an acid into your skin.
Ah, fuck, guys, this really hurts.
Ow!
It's boiling acid. No one. Okay.
No.
You guys remember
No.
fucking Batman? What is it? Batman Forever? Oh,
No,
man.
boomer.
Fuck yeah, you're right. Damn it.
Oh man.
Sick burn here.
And that is its turn. It's going to have to take an opportunity. It's going to take an opportunity attack from you, Aang, so you're going to get a chance to hit it. But it's going to try to run towards the other cages on the opposite side of this temple. You just get like an attack roll against it.
14.
A 14 misses
Damn it.
as it like shifts its body around unnaturally away from you. And that's its turn. Chris, you're back up.
Do I have enough movement to make it to him? Hold on, let me see. Let me speed 30. So I can't get I can't get to him. So I am going to. Oh, actually, hold on. I think I actually have dash, but I have to see. It's not on this. Sorry, I don't see it on my.
On your
yeah,
sheet?
I think I have to. Might be something I actually have to add. Let me go to my other character sheet that I have. I'm pretty sure it's on there.
If you're dashing, it just doubles your distance, and that takes up your action.
Oh, but I believe I can dash as a bonus action as a rogue. That's why I'm gonna
Oh,
look
I
it up.
see.
Just give me one moment.
Yeah, no worries.
That's the only thing I don't like about the Roll20 character sheet is that there's just some information on there that's I think I have to add to it. Yes, I have bonus action dash.
That
And I
is
have-
the cunning action starting at second level. Your quick thinking and agility allow you to move and act quickly. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. This action can be used only to take the dash, disengage, or hide
Right.
action, which is on your
Yes.
character sheet.
Yes. Wait, that's on my character sheet in
Yeah.
this.
It's under cunning
Oh.
action underneath criminal
Oh, okay.
contact and fancy footwork.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna
Yeah,
do.
use a cunning
I'm
action.
going to dash.
and,
And going to dash over to this guy, and I'm gonna take a swipe
let's
at
do
him.
it.
It's a 19.
That hits.
Let's roll damage. So 12 piercing, and then It's going to have, on its turn, it'll take 1d4 necrotic damage. And that's my turn.
This thing is not looking great at all.
I'd hope
Man,
so
and
by now.
I had just found a bonus action that I could use.
Of course. Of course. Speaking of such things, Hugh, you're up.
Well, I guess I'll save my spell slot, but now I know for the future. I can make tentacle vines, just grab things and throw them against the wall.
You're the
what was that, Zeki?
you're the best cleric.
Yeah. I will. Should I do the holy hand grenade? Ang's a little close. Also, all those civilians.
This is also a little
When has that
close.
ever, first of all, that doesn't add into his calculus ever, is if I'm in danger. So
That's true.
Wait. First off, you're implying that he does
True.
calculus.
I guess I'll just line up a shot. Just go for the headshot to finish it off.
Take that roll. You better roll them guys. Response light.
Bam! Pow!
Unfortunately, your shot misses.
What?
It goes just to the side because you have Gris in front of you as well, and I don't know how you can really see it with the statue in between you two. I imagine you'd have to move a little bit because from where you're standing right now, the statue's in the way, and that might be part of the reason why you missed. You were probably ducking around to see from your position, and it just went wide right and actually clipped one of the civilians in the shoulder, doing a little bit of damage.
Sorry.
Oops.
Anything else?
Well, I guess I will do my bonus action then. I am going to cast Grasping Vines.
Oh. I have to make a dex saving throw.
Yep. Dex saving throw, otherwise I throw you around like a ragdoll.
For up to a minute?
Yep. Just ragdoll.
can you like smash him into the ground and deal damage that way?
So you failed?
I indeed failed.
Sweet.
I rolled a total of 4 for that.
So I just like pick it up and just slam it. Pick it up and throw it, slam it.
It's pulled 20 feet. Where did you want to set up this vine?
I'm gonna set the vine up so it's like wrapped around this pillar here.
Okay, so it kind of slings the yokel 20 feet. Okay, and what is that?
I wanna slam him against that wall.
Which wall? Sorry, I
This
was reading the
wall.
spell again. Yeah, that works. It's 20 feet. It would be here and then be slammed into this wall.
Yep.
So roll a d8 for me, because it doesn't really say how much damage it would do, or if you could do it. But I really like that you thought of that, so I want to like give you the ability to use the environment as some damage. So
Yeah, it was a soft wall.
it was the softest granite wall you've ever seen, with the yokel taking 2 damage.
Cushions, really.
Yeah. So just keep in mind, Jerry, whenever you do Grasping Vine, that I'm going to give you, if you do like an environmental thing like this, it'll be like a D8 plus 1.
Sweet.
Granted, if you decide to throw something like off a cliff, we'll talk. But if it's just like up against something, we'll probably do like a D8 plus 1. And any other movement for you, or are you going to stay where you're at?
No, yeah, I'm happy with where I am.
Cool. With that, Aang, you're up again.
Alright, so am I, like, afflicted with poison since I took poison damage the last time?
No, this is not like Pokemon.
Well, I was, I wasn't sure, like, how that really.
No, it just says that it does poison damage. It doesn't actually make you poison.
Okay. Well, then I don't have to cast protection from poison on myself.
That is true.
Because I was prepared to do
You do
so.
it if you want to, right?
Does it give you resistance to poison?
Yeah.
Then any poison damage would be halved
Oh, okay.
in the future for however long a spell lasts, like a minute.
It actually lasts an hour.
Well, then an hour.
Uses, yeah, it uses one of my actions.
That's a full action to cast that spell.
Yeah, one action.
So then you would not be able to attack.
Okay.
Doesn't he get 2 attacks?
2 attacks make up 1
Oh,
action.
okay. So-
Yeah, and you can't do like a partial action by doing 1 attack against something else.
Okay. All right. Well, then, can I do my bonus action first?
You always can do your bonus action first.
Great. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
I was waiting for it last time for all
I
of the
know.
hits that you missed D8s on.
I know. I forgot about that.
This thing could be dead already. If it wasn't for you.
Maybe. So yeah, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it. It'll give me an extra D6 of damage.
I like it.
So, on that note, I am going to.
If you click on the hunter's mark, does it ask you to pick a target?
Let me see. Just says.
Okay. All right, then. Are you gonna run up and hit this thing with your hammer?
Yeah.
Cool. Do it.
Gonna try to do another couple double-handed swings at it. 11.
The first one misses,
All right. Strike 1. 14.
and strike 2 also misses.
Damn. I'll take kind of take like a step back. Although I guess I already used my bonus action, huh?
You just used your bonus. If you back off from it, you will end up taking an opportunity attack.
I'll stay right here then.
All right, good pick. The yokel is up now, and it's going to start rotating its body and contorting itself, and you hear like these maybe they're words, maybe they're just noises that it makes, and then you see it start generating some electricity around its body, and all of a sudden you see another yokel show up.
God damn it! Is it like just as powerful, or is it like?
Yeah,
Ask
you
it.
can ask it. Why not?
Hey, buddy, are you just as powerful?
Thanks for the courteous answer.
Yeah, so it summoned a demon, a copy of itself, but it's not looking great. But that's pretty much all it can do for its turn. That's like its full action. So yeah, in your minds, you actually hear its telepathically say to you, "Try and take 2 of me," and that's its turn. Gris,
All right,
you're back up.
Gonna run up to the one that's in front of Aang, and I'm going to swing at it with my rapier, my sword of wounding.
Let's
Okay.
do it. Oh shit! Wait, before you do that, I should have taken a D4.
Oh
on my
yeah,
turn,
sorry.
right?
1d4 necrotic. So
That's
one.
one.
Okay. Now you can also
Still
make
counts.
a DC 15 Wisdom check. Okay.
Failed that.
So it continues. All right. I rolled a 22.
I rolled a 2. 22. Yeah, roll some
Okay.
damage.
That's 12 piercing damage.
Tell me how you killed this thing.
I mean, I gotta take out its eye, right? Like, I gotta like, stick the sword into his eye and like wiggle it around a little bit. Draw.
Yeah,
it
I
out.
mean, you do piercing stuff, and poking it in the eye seems like the most
Yeah.
fun thing to do.
Yeah. So I kill it, and that's my turn.
All right, you stick your rapier into its eye, and as you do that, the purple ooze around the eye just kind of all explodes all at once. It kind of covers you and Aang with some purple
Nice.
goo, but it completely like dissipates, and there's nothing left. And the goo that's on you actually kind of like fades to nothingness. As it's like an ectoplasm type stuff. And you notice that turn around expecting to have to fight this other yokel, and because its caster has died, it too explodes.
Oh,
and
that's what we call a
dissipates
2 for
away.
1.
Into oh no. And you have successfully killed this yokel.
Nice. I also want to just say that it was
Congratulations,
actually
guys.
at 23 damage, wasn't 12, because I forgot my sneak attack damage, so it was 23.
Nice. You
Went
killed
extra
the shit out of
splatter.
it. Congratulations, guys. You just took down a CR 10 at level
Nice.
8. That should have been very difficult, but it was not.
Not from my boomstick.
Yeah, I think I gotta like just make shit more difficult because I like made your weapons like super OP.
Well, also keep in mind I kind of cheated with my weapon a bit
The
extra D8 damage.
you got an extra
well, actually,
2d8.
two
damage.
D8 damage.
And they were very good D8 rolls.
That is also true.
It was like 7 and 8.
Yeah. So now you have these 7 cages full of commoners. They're kind of cowering in fear. They're not really sure what to think. You can see, actually, Hugh, at the cage closest to you, next to Remulus, the person in this cage kind of has this wild deer in the headlights look. Like, are you here to hurt me too? Are you going to eat me? I saw you just kill this thing. Please. Don't hurt me. I'll do whatever you need. I won't complain again.
I mean, we could use some more zombies.
we do need to mask our escape.
I mean, we could always give them some torches and say run onto the boats.
Why are you guys here, by the way? Like, what's going on?
Can I start unlocking cages while he's talking to them?
You can definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna
do
start
that,
picking all the
yes.
locks.
Not so fast, you know.
We were
Make them sweat a bit.
we were all just going between Kellum and Garland, just minding our business, trying to take what we had for sale. All of a sudden, the next thing we knew, we were blindfolded and tied up, let out of these carts to use the restroom twice a day. It was, and then we were brought here and told that we needed to work, and if we didn't work, we would be killed.
All right. Well, I mean, unfortunately, the town is being overrun by the undead right now. We do have a ship.
Wait,
what?
This city is truly cursed.
I mean, it's cursed in that Hugh has
Eh,
arrived.
It is now.
but the stories of Kalimvor.
Yeah, we're working on that. Tell us about the stories. Tell us the story.
Tell me a story.
Can you let me out of this?
Yeah, I
cage
unlock it.
first?
I unlock it. Of course.
Oh. Kalimvor, the famous paladin who ascended to godhood. You're not familiar with the story? I mean, everyone in the Roselands knows.
I'm not from the
story.
Roselands.
You're one of them.
This is really complicated.
She
I said,
recoils
you know
back
what? No,
away
I'm not.
from you.
Yes, he is.
He
I
is,
stab
but he
her.
isn't. You know, it's
I
one
stab
of those
her.
things.
I stab her.
What?
For giving me lip. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Roll it.
Dark turn.
No, I'm kidding. No, I say,
Wow.
listen. I know these people, and I'm fighting against them, and that should be worth something. Listen, I'm gonna unlock all the cages of you people. We can't get you all out of this city, but I think we can get some of you out. Will you be willing to come with us?
Where
Where are we going?
I don't know. I asked you first.
Good one. Good one. We are going to. Hold on, there's my other notes. Yeah, we're going to our timeshare in. Damn it.
Orlando.
In Umblin. No, not Umblin. We're not. Kellum.
Nope, definitely
We're
not
going
staying
back
here.
to Kellum. We're going back to Kellum.
Good. The only family I have left is.
Listen. So all these people are unlocked. I tell her to take all these survivors and go to the docks. You'll see our ship. The captain's name is Gray. Tell him we're on our way.
What about all the other soldiers?
They're dealing with a zombie. They're dealing with some undead right now, and I wouldn't worry too much about the soldiers. They're pretty preoccupied.
Yeah, there's a mild infestation
Yeah.
happening right now. Just mild.
Hope you don't
Last
have
we
any
saw.
friends.
Oh, I guess they figured out how to get Kalimvor's guard down then.
What? Kelmver's
Well,
guard?
it's part of the story of this city. Surely
Okay,
you've
listen.
heard.
I told you I'm not from here, so like you keep bringing this up, and it's kind of.
I know, but surely you heard Umblin loomed on the southern tip. Not a soul stirs since war's loosed grip. A fire's kiss seduced the town. In love it fell, everyone spellbound. Old Lackless smiled as he watched it burn. The devil danced and promised a return. But when we hoped
So
to
Lackless
learn.
is this devil that was that cursed the city, correct?
Lackless became corrupted by evil, and the entire city was ablaze hundreds of years ago. And until Kalimvor, the paladin of the god Kalimvor, he came here and unleashed a holy barrage upon this place, dispelling and sending away all of the demons and devils that were making this place a playground. In the process, he sacrificed himself and, in front of the rose tree, ascended to godhood.
That statue makes a lot more sense now.
That's no statue. That is the body of Kalimvor.
Oh snap! Plot twist.
Intriguing.
That's what's... And as you're talking about all of this, you notice that all of this mist around this temple is beginning to fade away. It's as if the chaotic forces of these demons has loosened around this sanctified land, and it's been cured of the taint that has been put on.
Taint.
I knew I couldn't just say a word.
All right, so we gotta go back to the tree. We gotta fucking go get that body. Is there anything else in this?
We're just gonna take the body.
We're
I'm
gonna
try to
weekend at
stab
Bernie's it.
No, is there anything else in this? All right,
You're gonna try to stab it?
I don't think it's that simple. That's part of the reason that the UTC came here. There's the sword that Kalimvor used was a holy relic even in his time. It comes from quite some time ago.
so we need to get the sword from the statue. We gotta break off its arms and take the sword.
It's no simple. It's not a statue. Remember, it's what's left of Kalimvor's body before he ascended.
That's even better. It means that
To the
means
astral sea.
old bones are way easier to break than granite. So I don't see the problem here, honestly.
If that was the case, then I imagine I would be dead by now.
What? What do you mean you'd be dead by now?
Well, the UTC can't figure out how to free it from its grasp.
Okay.
That's part of the reason why your people are here.
That's true.
They agreed to help solve the problem. That's why I'm in this cage. This demon was summoned to weaken whatever protection is on the tree.
Well, how do we remove the protection around the tree?
I didn't know it was even protected until I came here. I thought this place was cursed and full of undead and demons.
Hugh, do you have any
Can I
suggestions?
history check it?
Sure.
Not a natural, but a 20.
So with a 20, I will say that from the time you spent in the army, you remember that there were several great, or at least there was one great battle here in Umblin, fending off the Gromlins from an attack, and you recall that Umberly had something to do with it, specifically in drawing out the power of the sea, and that's all you can really remember, because the events of Kalimvor, you don't know who this Kalimvor character is. Kalimvor happened a couple centuries after you slipped through time.
Okay.
So you remember Umberly very strongly, like you remember this temple like in its prime. You remember that the tree had been planted after the war during the grand tour that King Ram took, and you do also recall that in Kellum the king had gifted the city not one but two items during this tour 1,000 years ago, and that's all I will say. I'll add something because you did roll a 20. You remember that back in Kellum, at the rose tree there's a weird stone with a slot and a weird bump.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. We gotta stick something in there, like
I don't know if you necessarily have to stick something in there, but maybe there was something that was stuck in there.
I still think we need to go to that statue and break off its sword. Is that crazy? Am I crazy?
Not a
A
statue.
body. It's a body. I get it. It's a body. It's a body.
Can Hugh reanimate this body and ask him the 3 questions and possibly get that sword?
That's true.
I am fairly 1,000% certain that you cannot speak to the dead who have been dead for
Okay,
centuries.
would I be able to remove its sword from its hand?
It was worth a shot.
You could try.
All right. Well, is there anything else in this temple that we see, or is it basically just the prisoners that are left here?
I mean, the real treasure to this thing was the people. So...
Okay, so there's nothing useful in here. Okay, so I think we continue with the plan. We let these people go to the boat.
Did you just friends along the way, yes?
So
What do you mean? What do you mean?
The real treasure were the friends you made along the way. The real treasure were the villagers you saved.
No, the real treasure was the food source that the demon was going to eat, and now it's not.
So,
you can search this place. You can search the grounds around it, but there's no immediate treasure that you can find.
Is there anything significant about what's remaining of the statue of the goddess here?
Aang, roll a perception check for me.
can I assist?
Yeah,
him?
or an investigation, whichever you think is better.
I'm gonna go with perception.
Okay, and then tell me how you're trying to gain any information from this thing. Because you rolled really well, so tell me what you want to know and how you're trying to get it.
So I kind of take a closer look around the base of the statue and like what the statue is actually holding here, and then are these steps that go down inside of the temple here too, like down at the bottom here, like
It's caved in and you cannot get to a sub level.
okay, yeah, so I'm just kind of like going around the whole statue, trying to see if there's anything that like may be able to like be removed or something like that could maybe like be some type of, you know, key to it or something.
To the statue itself?
Yeah.
Okay. You look to see if there's anything that you could potentially pull as like a secret lever or anything like that, and unfortunately there is nothing that comes up. You do notice though that there has been a summoning circle drawn in front of this statue, and maybe you can ascertain that the UTC or the Gromlins thought that trying to piggyback off of this god's power in this temple would be a good way to summon a demon.
Hugh, do you think you could commune with this
I
god?
mean, Sylvanas doesn't really like it when I
think
cheat
you
on him.
understand, right? I mean, you're not you're just asking for help, right?
I guess.
Just so you know, Hugh, you would remember that with that history check you made earlier, and from the frescoes outside, like the plaster, that it might not be the best idea to summon the wrath of Umberly for no focused purpose.
So I don't think that's going to be a good idea.
You do remember that Umberly is sometimes chaotic evil. I think.
Yeah.
Let me like triple check, but I am like 99% sure. Yeah, chaotic evil for sure.
100%.
But she was like a necessary evil because in calming her, you calm the
I
seas.
see.
So
All right, well, I want that sword, guys. I don't know how the fuck we get that sword, though.
I think we need to like actually take a better look at it in person and everything like that, rather than, you know, just kind of getting a little bit of a feel from it from, you know, 20 feet away.
All right, let's run.
So all of the commoners are now out and grouped up, and they look to you for guidance. So where do you need us to go again?
I explained to them. They know where the docks are, right? So they know. I'm going to explain it. I'm going to describe the ship. I'm going to tell them to make their way to the ship. Tell Gray that we sent them and that we're going to offer them safe passage back to Kellen.
We'll get you back home, whether alive or as zombies.
That's not encouraging. Which side
I describe it. I describe where the ship is. I mean, I just describe where it is. I just describe where it is. They know where it is. I tell them.
Are you sure you're not one of the baddies?
I think we should encourage them to like damage some of the other ships too.
Sure, yeah. If you see if there's an opportunity to fucking burn some of the other ships there, by all means. But please don't get yourselves caught.
It would be my pleasure. Our pleasure. Right, everyone? And this commoner turns to the others, and they all nod.
What if one of them's like, fuck you, I wanted to die?
As they each they take some of the remaining rags that hang off of their bodies, and pick up some of the wooden debris on the ground and make makeshift
Nice.
torches. They run out of the building, full charge, screaming as they go make another diversion for you. You guys are just really great middle management, I gotta say.
Huzzah!
You guys are great at motivating.
All right, so
people
we're
around
rushing.
you,
We're
let me
rushing to
tell
the
you.
tree now, right?
Yeah, and that is where we're gonna leave
All
off
right.
for tonight because this has been a wonderful.
It's been a good one. Thanks for listening to the Natural Ones podcast. You can find us on Twitter at the Nat Ones Cast or on Facebook, facebook.com/the Nat Ones Cast. You can email us, thenatonescast@gmail.com, or find us individually. You can find Aiden at Alakaya A58. You can find Zeki at Zektown, Jerry at JMEE3RD, or myself at Pat Uglo. Thanks for listening, and is that another natural one?
Zektown here. Here are a couple shows we think you should check out.
In a world shattered, threatened by chaos,
I will have your blood for breakfast.
swarms of demons terrorize the masses.
You kind of hear them as you approach them, all cackling.
Forgotten by the gods who once protected it,
Nyx and Mylaki guide me.
5 heroes make a stand against evil.
Cal, Morgul, of Fia.
I am Horatio King.
I am Nose Manaka.
My friends and allies call me King.
I am Duran the Gale.
But darkness creeps around every corner.
Chaotic vagary. Striker of the Thunder God.
The drama.
Oh god, they're gonna kill Kaijin.
The romance.
And he embraces him with the cradling motions of the queen's ice crown on the ship.
And hope.
It's pretty incredible that such powerful people could come together.
Will their courage be enough? Or will chaos sink the world into madness? Descent into the Void, a D&D 5th edition podcast. Download now on all major podcast apps.
Is this thing on?
Can't you see the red light? God, how bad are your eyes?
I can see the red light, but no one said to talk.
Hi, I am Marie Redgate, and this is
Angus McRae.
and we fight monsters, because those are real.
The boogeyman that you fear, they're real. That thing under your bed is also real. But we're here to fight them.
Kick their ass, but that's close enough.
Do you even really think we should be doing this?
I mean, who would believe a couple of monster hunters from a little town called Hendrix, which we're stuck in, thanks to you?
Thanks to me.
I would have been gone a long time ago if I still had a car.
Well, I guess you shouldn't have drove it off a bridge.
We interrupt this bickering to inform you that we are Redgate and Wolf, an actual play Monster of the Week podcast.
Wait. Why is it Redgate and Wolf? Should not be Wolf and Redgate. I do all the work, and as she talked about kicking ass, I do that.
You wouldn't be able to go anywhere to kick ass if I didn't drive you there.
You drive me crazy.
Find us on your favorite podcast app now.